Hello friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about advanced enzymes, which is at interesting levels, and let's understand how the business has shaped up. Let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about advanced enzyme, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get a $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts I put up from time to time. And if you can pay $100 upfront, you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly email me. You can directly email me, and we can work things out with a fee. Now of the company, Advanced Enzyme is present in India for the last 60 years, 60 odd years or so, and provides a number of nutritional enzyme combination products. They are into R&D and nutrition and provides same for human, animal, and food processing. Some products of them are peptides, you say dyed grain, X enzymes for baking, fruits, and yeast production. Uh, Exports around the globe, and the market leader in its space with a market cap of around 3000 crores. If you look at the financials, then these are Q4 numbers. It was absolutely flat in terms of sales, and profit dipped by around 20% this time around. It's a debt-free company. There's high promoter and institutional holding with 14% free float. A very decent company in terms of margins at 31%, but return on equity has dipped to 11% from around 15-16%. So that is a cause for concern. Even margins have dipped by 300-400 basis points, 350 basis points or so. But hopefully things should look better from December quarter onward. There have been pressure of raw material for the company, and cost pressures remain for this industry. So stock has been subdued for the last 5 years. In fact, not even 4 years, but over the last 5 years, the stock has done virtually nothing. In fact, I think it is down by around 15% over a 5 year period. One of the most underrated companies, an under-owned company, and it has declined even more in the last 6 months or so. The performance has not been that great. Has been producing decent margins, but they have shrunk, and that is what I'm saying exactly, that the margins used to be around 35-37% 3-4 years back, and now it is around 31%. So things are not looking that great, but it's not so bleak, and that's why the numbers look fine in terms of where the valuations are. It is currently trading at 27 times. Raw material costs are hurting the numbers, and there have been cross pressure, and operational leverage is required for the company to do well on the numbers front, especially on the bottom line. So things could be tough for at least the next quarter or even till December, but I think from December onwards things should look up. I think FY 2024 should be big for the company. In terms of technical, it has broken on major support levels have been broken. There's a slightly deeper support around 240 rupees that could be looked at. So if you have bought into it and not in heavy losses, probably your last stop loss would be 240. And if you really want to buy, you can accumulate here. 240 looks at decent support. Very weak on charts and may have seen the worst of the fall. I believe that things should look up from here. We'll see how the June quarter numbers pan out, but it cannot be traded on a short term with this sort of a you can say movement on the stock charts, and the big up move is expected above 360. So probably from a short term point of view, if you really want to trade the stock, then probably take a trade above 360. Otherwise, from an investment point of view, one can buy here and probably hold for the next 2-3 years. The stock has done nothing for 5 years. That doesn't mean that it will not do anything for the next 2-3 years, although the numbers need to firm up, numbers need to come in for the company to do well on the stock front. So in my opinion, you can buy for long term at these levels and hold and keep track of numbers. Have a 3-4 year view. If you have been holding for the last 4-5 years, I would not suggest you to hold more. I would suggest that if you find better opportunities, you can shift. But if somebody is buying a fresh, these are very good levels to buy and have a 3 to 4 year view. It's an R&D company, so one or two big, you can say, research and development feats could take the stock much higher from 3000 crore that it is trading at the moment. And do not put more than 5 to 10% of your total holding into these stocks. So this was my video on advanced enzyme. Please like and subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.